back to the Wild Thoughts podcast. I'm your co-host, Kat.
I'm your co-host, Afi.
And today we're back with another Reddit story reaction video.
Yes.
We love
the Reddit one. So entertaining.
Yes, honestly. And this week it's Mother's Day themed because we're launching this, I think, before Mother's Day.
Right.
So...
Perfect.
Yeah. It's going to be about mothers, mother-in-laws, all the juicy little stories that we have. But let's just get right into it.
Yeah.
I think you can go first.
I start?
Yeah,
okay. Let's hope that the first one is a good one, okay? So, let me read you guys the title. So it says, made a pass at mother-in-law. My mother? Okay, anyways, it just says made a pass at mother-in-law.
Oh my God.
So,
okay.
Yeah, we already know. Anyways, it's long, okay? So bear with me. So for a while, my mother-in-law have had a rocky relationship because I was always causing trouble for myself as a younger bloke.
Bloke, so they're British?
Oh shit. I was like,
so
what is
that? It's a guy.
Okay, what's a bloke?
A bloke is what they call like a young guy.
Oh, okay, cool. Over time, she helped me through a lot of situations and we grew closer together. She knew that my best interest in the end was for her daughter, and she was involved when we got engaged with the ring situation and the surprise. She was very happy to see I was doing all the things she wanted for her daughter. For the longest time, I have always had a thing for mature women and curvy women.
Oh my God. I'm not excited for this.
Oh my God. Her mom has always been a great version of what I like.
Bro, what?
That's just, I can't believe you're typing this out
God.
right now. So wrong. Over the years, her father is not really around for family vacations and enjoys staying home and not traveling. He is always around, but doesn't seem like he's that physically interested anymore due to his lifestyle of smoking and drinking. They had one kid and that was it. I feel like her mom is very fun and sexually deprived.
Wait, what? Why are you thinking of your mother-in-law this way?
I feel like her mom is very fun and is sexually deprived since she's been with one person her entire life. Okay, that doesn't mean anything, but okay. It's also important to note that her husband doesn't help her with anything in the house, and she does everything for him. She has me do all the stuff around her house that her husband should be doing or that she can't. Her husband can't physically do some of this due to his own choices. Her mom helps us with the kids for the trips. Oh my God, they have kids. Oh my God. Her mom helps us with the kids for the trips and often comes with us to help and have fun. Her mom is great with our children and always helps us as much as she can. She is great. Her mom
She is great.
Okay. Her mom also watches our kids at the moment while my wife and I work. As time went on, the pandemic happened and I'm home all the time now while she watches the kids. At first, this was a big curve to adjust to. She likes to do things her way and you start to notice things you don't like her doing. We had some disagreements, but now are on a great page and talk sometimes on my break while the kids are asleep. She always is very involved with my wife and I. We talk to her daily even if she is not at the house. Over the years, we have grown friendly towards each other and dance when we're at weddings and sometimes in front of my wife.
When we're at weddings. I was like, you just
okay,
dance?
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Like, okay,
my God.
At weddings and sometimes in front of my wife, I have smacked her on the ass joking around.
What?
In front of my wife, I have smacked her on the ass joking around.
What the fuck?
That's ew.
That's disgusting.
Just gross. And the fact that you had the confidence to do it, well...
And to say it to the world on Reddit.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Yo, thank God it's anonymous. My wife knows I like big asses and probably doesn't think much more of it. Ew! Your wife
ew to the wife?
Why would you not think anything of it? Like,
that's nasty.
He likes big asses. Why don't you slap my mom's big ass?
Afi.
But that's what I'm sorry, I have to like make people understand what he's saying. Oh my God.
That's nasty.
Okay, what? Recently, we have been talking a lot more. She visits me while the kids are... You saw this. You said this already. She visits me while the kids are sleeping.
No, now, before she was watching that, now she visits him.
Okay, you mom, you need to create some boundaries. Are sleeping and talks to me on my break. She always talks about this situation with someone who cheated on someone she cared about. I told her, well, the only person you have to worry about me cheating is with you, and she started laughing.
Ew, dude.
And the fact that the mom's like entertaining this, like, mom, stop, you know what you're doing.
That's
ew,
nasty.
Ew. I told her that this man and his thick women. Like, good for you, but like inappropriate.
Seriously.
I told her that I enjoy thick women, and that's what's in right now. And my brackets, and my mom and my wife knows that I like curvy, being
Why
a
are you
different
trying to... Okay,
skin
hold
tone
on.
version of her mom. What?
Wait,
What did you
say that again.
Wait, and my wife knows that I like curvy, being a different skin tone version of her mom. What does that mean? I don't understand.
Is he fetish?
Like darker women?
Fetishizing? Is that the word?
Yeah, fetish. I like curvy, being... I don't know. This guy doesn't know how to spell either.
Is that... Okay, you're almost done, so I'll let you finish before I say my
Oh,
thoughts.
okay, anyways. Her mom was intrigued to hear that thick was in and said her husband always liked thick women too. I told her I always have, and her daughter knows. She was very surprised and asked why she didn't know. I said if she ever got a hall pass and my wife allowed it, that I would love to spend more time with her. We talked about a few things and went upstairs. She said, I don't want you looking at my butt when I go up these stairs, jokingly. And then I slapped her in the ass and she laughed. I puked in my mouth a bit. I have been thinking about this for days. I don't know what to do. Okay, edit. Mother-in-law has not told my wife about the situation. What would you say to your wife to broach this subject? I'm already pretty sure she knows I enjoy women like her mom. Okay, this is a good one. Good one I picked. But what?
First of all...
I'm puking. Like, ew. Like, I actually, like, can't.
Like, first of all, he keeps saying my wife knows this. Like, as if he's justifying his actions because
like,
he already
it's okay
told
she
his
knows,
wife that...
Yeah.
First of all, your wife does not know that you're like drooling over her
fantasizing
mom.
about your... Yeah. She
knows you like thicker women.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean her
she
mom.
thinks of it innocently, and you guys don't have like an agreement that like,
Exactly.
oh, you have an open you can just like go flirt with my mom.
That's, oh my god. And then the
And
mom.
he slapped her ass again.
And then the mom laughing because like.
And she
first of
paid
all,
attention on her ass. She's like,
Exactly.
I don't want you to look at my ass.
Like,
bro.
you know what you're doing, bitch.
You should have let him go up first, and then you go.
This is so nasty.
Like,
oh
it's really nasty.
And now he's like,
And
I don't know what to do. You're gonna fucking divorce your wife, get away from that family.
And you're not
your
going
wife...
with the mother-in-law.
No. Your wife does not deserve this shit.
She really doesn't. And you keep saying curvy. Okay, so if you knew you liked curvy, why? I don't know how his wife looks like. I don't know if he mentioned she is curvy or not. Because
I don't know.
But it's like, bro, what?
I don't know what you're doing in this relationship.
It seems like you're not ready for a marriage. It seems like you just want to
But they have kids together.
Yeah, I know, but he's like justifying why he likes the mom all by physical things mostly. Like he says he likes to talk to her, but he's like, I like her butt.
Are you like
curvy.
sex deprived? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, he's just like really like horny and so I don't know.
Ugh.
And he's like judging her sex life, saying, oh, she looks like she like kind of saying that she wants it.
But
you know
like,
what I mean?
Why are you thinking of your
mother-in-law? That why think about her sex life?
It's a mother
She's still
figure.
married though. The mother-in-law too. Like
she's
that's
not.
The mother-in-law. No, with the husband.
Said ex.
Her husband.
Oh, I thought it was
yeah.
ex. Ew, that's worse.
Yeah, but like
what are you
I know
both
that
doing?
he's not giving you anything, but just leave him then. Because she said he
like,
drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
And he like.
Oh my god, I don't
This
even
is
know.
the mess.
Like,
And I wonder.
Leave the situation.
Like he's like, oh, my wife knows, but then my mother-in-law has not told my wife about this situation.
Because he's like, my wife knows that I like thicker women.
Yeah.
That. Okay,
this
that
mom
doesn't
is
mean
evil
you can go
though.
flirt. Yeah, like
because it's like you're saying you're doing like everything
Imagine
for the
your
daughter.
Mother flirting with your husband.
I don't know what I would do.
Like, I would fucking.
I don't even want to imagine.
That's disgusting. Obviously, our moms would never. But if you put yourself in that situation, I would fucking disown both of them.
I think I don't know how I could go back.
You're never seeing my kids.
I would literally be like, Mom, you're such a whore. like I don't know what else. You're literally like to me that's like whore. Like
that's
you're
like
whore.
Intense.
Like what?
Like what do you
on my husband?
Yeah, exactly.
With our kid, like you're gonna be the
you're
stepmom to our kids.
My kids,
Children.
your grandchildren, and you're trying to fuck my husband.
Like what moral values are you? What are the ethics in this? Like what? What are you trying to teach to the children? What are you trying to teach to me as your daughter? No, this is just too much, this story. This was a real Mother's Day.
Oh my god.
X.
Let's move on for that.
Oh, yours already looks intense. So I'm scared.
So I took 3 stories all from the same thread just because there was a lot of juicy shit in here. So they're all from the thread. Is that what they're called. I don't go on Reddit.
I think so, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so mother-in-laws from hell. That's what the thread is.
Oh my god, I'm nervous.
So first story, title is I Hate This Woman.
Why is that funny?
Okay, so I got married last year and it's been hard, yeah, but the hardest part is the psychopath that is my mother-in-law. To start, we're both young, 21 and 22. We live in this guest house kind of thing in their backyard. Okay, already.
No.
Alright, it's starting. And I kid you not, I had to literally buy a dog to guard the door to keep her from coming outside, walking across the yard, and banging on the door to talk to us every single day. Once we forgot to lock the door and she walked right in and started laughing, seeing us wake up in a panic.
How is that funny? Okay, she's evil. Okay, wow.
Weird.
She
I'd
clearly
be
doesn't
so
want you in
fucking
your house.
scared.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
When my husband would leave, she immediately made a beeline to my door outside and would either knock until I came out or stand secretly and listen to what I was doing, usually calling my parents since I moved states. She loves listening in on my phone calls or even worse, looking through my curtains to see what I'm doing.
Oh, it's a girl. It's a girl. It's the son's mom who's doing this. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I got my big dog now. She can't come outside because she's too scared, but that's resulted in her legit blowing up our phones all day. I just went back and checked my call log, 38 calls in the last 7 days. And constant flow of texts telling us to do something for her or asking us what we're doing. She pretends to be extremely religious and uses religious excuses for every single thing that she does. She lies to her family about everything to get them to feel guilty or cater to her desires. Then I move in, being very knowledgeable of my religion and calling her out on her BS, which makes her hate me. She denies me every right my marriage gives. She makes up stories of me trying to seduce her husband by wearing inappropriate clothing.
Oh my god.
Calling me a whore for staying late at my husband's cousin's house. It's 2 sisters my age that I became friends with. And tells these stories to people, including my parents, who have since cut her off after hearing these things.
Good.
Okay, good on your parents.
Yeah,
You have a support
seriously.
system.
They're like, yeah, they know.
Yeah. My birthday came and went with no discussion. Her birthday came a few months later, and I was harassed all week because I didn't buy her an expensive gift. My husband and I had our 1-year wedding anniversary this month. She conveniently convinced a family member to host us for lunch, which upon arrival, we realized they definitely did not want to do, and then got mad at us for leaving to go on our own little movie date to celebrate.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck?
This
Gives you
lady
the right
has
to do
no
this.
life, first of all. She's clearly like very sad and lonely in her own life.
Honestly.
And jealous.
Okay, so we later got calls and texts of her asking, where should we all go for anniversary dinner? When can we go? Unbelievable. She started going to the gym at the exact same time as us. We're both very into fitness and have been
Ew.
since high school. She even let slip once that she's only going because it's not fair and we're leaving her out of a fun activity.
Okay, she
She's
literally doesn't know how to
obsessed.
be on her
Oh
own.
my
Like, she needs
God.
attention, I think.
The reality is she monitors my clothing like a hawk, and anytime I leave for the gym, she's following close behind to see what I'm wearing to shame me. And she gets away with all of this because she has a very childish, dumb demeanor, which has everyone telling me she's harmless. She drops a sweet act when we're alone, and it's honestly so scary. The list of BS I'm dealing with can go on and on. We've had screaming fights about boundaries, passive-aggressive fights. Her behavior is worse and worse and so annoying, I want to pack up and leave everyone
As you
here.
should.
I've tried to ignore her and ice her out, but she makes a big scene that has everyone looking at me like I'm the bad guy. It's almost not worth dealing with my husband's problems and then hers too. Anyway, there's so much more to this. I kind of listed the annoying things, but there's some straight up horrible sexist and psychotic things as well. And even more of the obsessed with my son, I would marry him if I could behavior. I could get her in serious trouble for some of this.
Okay, you need to leave that stupid guest house.
First of all,
Why?
Why are you still in the guest house? That's
Like,
my first
seriously,
reaction.
like, if she's annoying, maybe they're financially not, I don't know.
I know, but I'm
because
sure-
they're 21, 22.
Doesn't honestly at that point what's
I would just
worse?
stay in a
Like, your
hotel,
mental health,
I don't
like,
care, like,
legit, go to a
Yo,
crappy apartment. Just get out of there.
And like, I don't know if they're in school or something. I don't know. But bro,
21,
why are you not
22.
leaving? I feel like what is stopping you other than the fine? Like, Oh my
I
god.
don't know.
And what is your husband saying?
That's what I was thinking.
But
I'm
but
like, it seems
she
like you're
becomes
not.
in a like nice
Yeah,
act. So maybe.
but first of all, if you get married, your husband should be 100% on your side,
Yeah.
not any of the mother's side.
Yeah.
Like, that's my
Yeah.
opinion.
Unless you're doing something super unreasonable,
yeah.
obviously. But if it's like
But if you're voicing that you're being treated unfairly,
fairly and they're not trying to like resolve or
Exactly.
like try to defend you, then yeah, for sure.
yeah, and like her using religion as an excuse.
What did she say about the religion?
She said she uses religion to excuse her behavior. But she's saying, I'm also religious, and like
that
this,
has nothing
exactly.
to do. But how are you? Wouldn't it be the opposite? Like if you're being disrespectful and rude, wouldn't your religion not justify it? Like what do you mean she like when she's shaming her about clothing?
Maybe
and stuff?
she didn't explain
And
what
it was, but
of
it's like to
comments,
me that
but-
doesn't make sense. It's like why? I don't see in any religion where it says to be evil to people and like.
Well, you know Christians, Afi.
Yeah, but they're not. Yeah, but that's not the message.
Some
Is
of
not
them,
to be that. Yeah, but that's like extremists that are like.
that's what I'm thinking she's doing. She's taking
Yeah,
like a small,
but twisting
like,
it. You're
5
like-
words from the Bible and being like,
Right.
"This is why you're a whore." You know what I mean?
Oh my.
That's what I
And that's
feel
like I think like she really did not get the message of religion if that's what she's doing.
Exactly.
And people like that just like
Yeah.
they don't understand. They don't get the big
Exactly.
picture. Like
And just the fact that she was looking in your curtains, listening on your
That's-
conversation. That's why you need to get out of that guest house. Like, I don't know how you're still there.
yeah, but yo, low-key made sense that it's the girl's mother-in-law. Not I thought it was the son's mother because they always have this even
It's
the
a weird,
last
the last
sentence
sentence
where she's like
I would marry my son. Like
like
I don't
that
know why.
mama's boy weird stuff.
Like, moms that are like have their sons and they're so obsessed with their sons.
Yeah.
Like it's
just
weird as
ick.
fuck.
It's really weird, but you know, is it what's his name, Freud or something?
Yeah, it's a Freudian thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
they
like
sexualize
the
your
incest,
mom.
like thing.
Yeah.
I believe
Like
in that low
subconscious.
key. No, because it's like
Yeah.
I feel like there's something in that. Like I'm not saying people would act on it, but like
I think it's because like you're so mothered by this person
Yeah.
that you care for them so deeply that's where like the subconscious line is.
yeah, exactly.
you know?
But it's just like no, this mom's crazy, and it just sucks that she's two-faced. So she has no one to actually
Exactly.
believe her.
Exactly.
And it's not her blood. Like the other, the mom. It's her mom. It's the mom's house, and she's not
Yeah.
related to her. Everyone else is the mom's family, so they're gonna like defend her.
Exactly.
But ew,
And she's
she seems
copying
really jealous.
their every move.
Going to the gym,
Going to the gym
madame?
just because you don't want to be left alone.
Do you have a life,
Go
or
get
is it to
friends.
spy, or it's that
It's
she's
probably
really
to
jealous
spy,
of the
exactly.
son that like he's with the wife and
That's
everything?
what I think. Yeah. Nasty.
Just no, please stop it,
Ugh,
woman.
so
Stop
gross,
it.
honestly. Okay, let's go on to the next one.
Okay. Says, I need to get some things off my chest that make me feel like a bad mom, even though I know I'm not and it's all okay, lol. I leave the TV on most of the day, whether we're actively watching it or not. It's usually on educational baby/kid shows or Billie Eilish music videos. Okay, Billie's
So
like
she's a
kid
young
friendly.
mom.
Yeah. My little loves to listen to them all day. I've noticed it helps him stay focused on tummy time more. Tummy time? Is
Tummy
that when
time?
they eat or like...
I don't know what that is. We're not moms.
Not sure. I let him sit in his rocker in the kitchen with me and cry for a few minutes the other day while I did dishes. He had been crazy all day and nothing I did helped. So that was the last resort and I hated myself for it but had no other option. Okay. Occasionally, my mother-in-law asked to take him overnight, and because I have such a close relationship with her and trust her, I let her have him. It gives me a chance to tend to myself, catch up on big house tasks if I needed, scrubbing everything / reorganizing, and just have a mental breather. It also gives him a chance to develop bonds with his grandparents and aunt like I did as a kid. I let him have independent playtime while I sit on the couch behind him and play with our puppies or read Reddit posts / listen to podcasts.
Okay, that was a sweet one.
Yeah, I can't judge.
Yeah, but I think like her confession, she thinks like she's not a good mom because she can't
24/7.
exactly.
Like,
she needs like time on her own,
Yeah,
but like
I
that's
think that's
literally
good.
every mom.
yeah, I don't think like to me.
yeah.
It didn't sound like bad. Like she was mistreating her child or
Exactly.
abusing. She just sometimes had Like, you know how you feel like you have to do, like, healthy stuff with your kids? You can't put the TV on, you can't this, but it's like, come on.
Yeah.
And
You
it
need a
seems
break
like she's on
sometimes.
her own, though, so I don't know.
And, like, the thing that you let your son cry for a few minutes, isn't that, like, a technique?
Isn't that a good thing, though?
Yeah, to
like,
let them
yo,
cry
I'm
so
gonna
they
be
can
like,
get over
yo,
it.
cry! Like, I'm locking you in the closet.
That's one of, no, some people, like, they keep them in their room and let them cry a bit so that
You're
they get
supposed
used
to,
to
I
not
think,
crying.
yeah. Isn't that like a training of, or like
Yeah,
sleep
exactly.
training too
Exactly.
when they're crying and stuff? I think it's fine because if you're, my mom always says like, if you pick up the baby too often, they're always gonna want to be soothed, and then you're never gonna have like a chance to not have a baby in your hands.
Yeah.
So
I think you're doing great, and I think you shouldn't be so hard on yourself because being a mother is very difficult.
Exactly.
Being a parent is difficult.
Yeah.
So I think you're doing great.
Yeah, and it's nice that you have the grandparents to help, and it gives you a breather, like you said. I feel like it's good. You're good.
Yeah.
You're not a bad
You're
mom.
good.
No, you're good.
Okay, so the title of this one is I Don't Even Know What to Say About My Mother-in-Law. So again, these are all from the threads.
Yes.
Mother-in-law's from hell.
Oh my god.
Hi everyone. I'm new to the subreddit. Oh, that's what it's called, a subreddit.
Oh yes, it's like...
But I feel as though I really need to share my story, mostly to vent. I'll start with the basics. This may get a little long and complicated. My 26 female and fiance 26 male have been together for 3 years as of next week. Over winter break, we got engaged and it was so exciting. For background, because this plays a role in our issues, he and his whole family are Jewish, though I will eventually convert for our children. Religion plays zero part in my life. Okay, so she's not religious, but he's Jewish and super religious.
Yeah.
Not super, but like
Religious, yeah.
Now onto my future mother-in-law. Her and my future father-in-law got divorced when my fiance was 18 years old. The story he told was that his mother wasn't happy anymore and wanted to move to another country to pursue her career. Mm-hmm. Through talking to other members of his family, who are almost all no contact with my mother-in-law, I've come to put pieces of stories together, and I believe she was having an affair with a man she still brings around, and that's what caused the divorce.
Oh my god.
Okay, so she lies.
That's not a good sign though. Like,
She's
why are you
a liar.
lying about it? She's obviously embarrassed, but...
The first time I met her, my fiance warned me that she can be unpredictable and to be careful. Ugh.
When the sun says that's not a good...
Okay. He told me he believes she is undiagnosed bipolar because of how drastically her mood can change. Something I have witnessed too many times to count throughout our 3 years. She gaslights my fiance, yells at him, bullies him, forces him to do things for her, and even tries to be a little too close to him, and it makes us both uncomfortable. The weirdest part is he isn't even an only child, yet she doesn't act half as bad with his brother. Oh my god. Okay, so again, mother that's in love with her son.
Yeah, but what about the other kids?
Or
is it because he's married?
Older, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah,
because you're like, oh my god, you're taking away my son.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and put in order some of the events that have made me eventually come to hate her or want to put her in her place. Ooh. The first time I can ever remember her freaking out was over a pair of scissors. She was visiting and was preparing a brunch for us all at her mother's, my fiance's grandmother's house. Mm-hmm. Grandma had put her pair of scissors back in the drawer and mother-in-law lost it. She began screaming and crying, saying everyone is sabotaging her. It was a full-on tantrum. She ran upstairs and said she was leaving and would find a ride to the airport on her own. After about 20 minutes of this tantrum, she acted like nothing happened and came and sat down to eat.
I low-key laugh, but I shouldn't be laughing because
she's probably bipolar.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. My fiance and I took our mothers to a spa for Mother's Day last year. Mm-hmm. When we all went into the steam room, which is basically pitch black, my mother-in-law started massaging my fiance.
Is that... I can't... Like, it is weird, but I'm like, am I judging? Like, I don't know. Do people do that?
So, like, he asked her to stop because he was uncomfortable. So if you're uncomfortable,
so yeah, then you... yeah, that's
And
true.
she said, oh, come on. I give the best massages and kept going. He's uncomfortable, honey.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay. She only wants one-on-one time with him and does not make an effort to get to know me or us as a couple. An example of this, she makes him go out to the family cabin alone with her, and last summer they got into a fight while there. I have been talking to my fiance and working on strategies with him for him to begin standing up to her. Mm. He told her he was leaving and that he would come back in the morning to get her. She doesn't drive and the cabin is only an hour away from us. Okay. She lost it. She blocked him physically from leaving the cabin and started gaslighting him, calling him a liar and a thief, saying he's ungrateful, etc. He texted me letting me know what had happened, and she looked through his messages to me when he wasn't there and lost it again. She made him text me saying he lied and everything was okay. I knew this wasn't true.
Oh my god. Clearly she has some mental health issues though. Like,
but if you're not trying to get help and like you're refusing
yeah,
help,
that's, oh my god. The poor son. Like, what do you do?
Seriously.
It's your mom, so you like care.
Yeah.
But then she's affecting you negatively.
She's
so
verbally abusing him, basically.
Literally.
Okay, we were going to the cabin all together. I was sitting in the passenger seat and my fiance was helping pack the car. I guess he placed a box on top of a different box and she didn't like that. She started screaming and crying in the street and dropping things out of the car, throwing them to the ground. Then she came around to my window and tried to punch in the window, stopping before she made contact.
that's scary.
She needs
I would be scared.
a doctor.
I wonder if this happened his whole childhood though. Like if he noticed him. I don't know if she's gonna mention it.
I don't know. Yeah, I'd be fucking terrified. Like she tried to punch my window, like she's gonna kill me.
I'd be scared.
Oh
Yo.
my God. Okay, last point from this. She constantly talks about his ex in front of me, only when he isn't around. Tells him he's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Talks badly on my family life and relationship with my parents. It's not perfect, but isn't bad. Makes comments about my drinking, I barely drink, and constantly tries to ambush me in weird conversations.
That's so, oh my god. I don't know what I'd do. I think I'd
literally be terrified.
I'd leave the husband.
I'd literally be like, I can't be around your mom. I'm sorry, but she needs a doctor.
Would you leave your partner though at that point?
No, I'd be like,
yeah,
you
but
need
if
to
they
take her to a doctor.
couldn't...
But he also he
doesn't,
understands.
Yeah.
Like he's
but I don't know
also
if I
on
could
her
take
side.
it.
But that's why I'd be like, you need to drive her to a doctor.
Drop her off somewhere.
Like this is not normal behavior.
I think I'd put her in a home at that point.
She needs a doctor.
Yeah,
but
a special.
Institute.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so last little paragraph. Now on to wedding drama. My fiance and I both don't want a traditional wedding. We want to include some Jewish traditions and some Lutheran. I guess she's Lutheran. My mother-in-law will constantly make snide remarks like, well, I thought she was converting, when anything comes up that she doesn't like. She even told me I should be converting while planning this wedding so I can get it done before we're married. Fine, whatever, I can handle being pressured. What sent me over the edge is when she suggested the man she allegedly had an affair with ordain our wedding. She put, what? In all caps.
What?
This man isn't even Jewish, so it only matters when it fits to her agenda.
But why would he do that? Like, is even a religious figure? Like, what?
You can get the license to do it, but he's
what's
not Jewish.
But what's the point? Who is this person?
Exactly.
You're just a guy that you're having an affair with?
Exactly.
Like, isn't that insulting to your son? Because, like...
That's nasty.
Ew. What the hell?
So she also made it a point to let my fiance know that this wedding isn't just ours, but is also for her.
Bitch. No.
This is only the tip of the iceberg, truly, but I've just spent my whole lunch typing it. I guess that this will be it for now, but if you guys want to hear more, I can definitely update or add other stories. That was a lot.
Okay, this is scary. This is truly scary.
Like,
clearly,
I would
try
fear
to
for
kill
my
you.
life. No, legit, I would fear for my life. Like, she needs to go to a mental institution.
Like her, the thing is, I feel like for the girl, it's less tricky, but because she's not family, she could just be like, yo, get out, be mean. But the son, I feel like he's in a trickier situation because he wants the best for her, but then it's tricky when it's your mom. You're like, why would your mom do this? You know what I mean? You associate
but also from my point of view, if this was my mom, I'd literally be like, she needs help. She's a threat to herself too at this point.
But why haven't they dropped her off somewhere?
I don't know. That's why.
I guess you can't. You can't really do that against someone's will though. Especially
you can if they're harming threatening your life.
Yeah.
She tried to punch her.
Yeah, true.
Punch the window.
Yeah, I guess if they're unstable, then I guess she could do that.
Seems unstable. Yeah. So I don't know.
Oh my God.
We also don't know the full stories, so we can't really say anything. But from what you're telling us, it seems like she needs help.
Exactly, and definitely. And they should mention, or recognize, when did this start? Was this when they just got engaged, or when he started dating her? Was this always a thing? Did the son notice this? How is she with the other kids too?
Yeah, she was warned by the fiance that the mother was unstable and unpredictable. So I'm wondering if it was throughout his childhood, you said, or maybe it started when he started dating.
It would make sense though if it was something that was from a long period of time because like clearly like it's been
because he only started dating like early 20s, so I'm wondering if maybe it just started when he was dating,
and maybe it got worse. Exactly.
So I don't know.
This is scary. I hope this never happens to anyone.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my god.
So my last story for me, so it's titled "I'm really unhappy being a mother," brackets kind of long, I'm sorry. I'm 33 female and I have 2 kids ages 5 and 3. My husband and I agreed that we didn't want kids and I was on birth control when the first one happened. I cried
that's scary.
Wait, I was on birth control when the first one happened.
Yeah, there's always
so it didn't work. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't I like read it but I didn't process it. I cried for months and we even set up an appointment at an abortion clinic. Obviously, I know. Obviously, we mostly me, since he was of the your body, your choice mindset, decided against it. Okay, so she decided to not go through with it. The second happened because of peer pressure and people telling us our first would be spoiled if you only had one.
No.
What
the fuck?
Oh my, that is so
pressured
wrong.
into having a child is like
because
disgusting.
You're oh my no, especially when you don't want
the
first one in the first.
You can grow to resent the child too.
Oh no. He has turned out to be the world's best father. He genuinely enjoys spending time with them, playing with them, cuddling with them, etc. I'm very happy for him that we didn't end up with a kid-free lifestyle because he was obviously meant to be a dad. I, on the other hand, am not meant to be a mother. Don't get me wrong. I love them. I feed them, help them with their homework, play with them, and all of the things I'm supposed to do. I just don't enjoy it. But like, what do you do with that? Like you're a good mom, but you don't. It's like you're trapped.
Oh my god, that's sad. I don't know.
I think once they become an adult, though, it's fine because they can just take. It's like you're with a friend. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like,
but there was another story that we had like this.
Yes.
Where she didn't like her kids.
Exactly, and I thought it was the same one, but then I kept reading it. I was like, okay, no, this one's different.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I remember. That there's a lot of people that feel that way though.
Yeah, I see. But that's the thing. It seems like societal pressure is very well. The first time it was an accident.
Yeah.
But like it's very there because she didn't do the abortion because she probably felt bad and like all that.
Oh my god.
I'm a very solitary person. I enjoy reading and watching movies in peace. My husband is the only person I'm okay with being around all the time because we can sit on the couch and cuddle while we're doing our own things. The kids aren't like that. They are always there. Everything feels like a chore when they're involved, and I know I can only fake it so much. I'm constantly scared that they are going to notice my struggles and aren't going to think I love them, or they are going to need therapy or be screwed up. And I constantly feel guilty for not being the best parent I can be like their father is. I feel like he knows how I feel and feels like he has to pick up the extra slack and be super dad, and I hate that. People say things like, I know some days are hard, but enjoy this time with them because in 10 years, they won't want to be around you at all. But it's hard every day. And all I feel when people say that is anticipation for the time when they don't want me around. Looking back, I know canceling that appointment was the best thing for my husband. And I personally don't ever think I could go through with it, even knowing what I do now. But sometimes I picture our life had I never gotten pregnant. I'm a terrible person. Okay. I don't think you're a terrible person, though.
You're not a terrible person because you're still putting in the effort to show
I think
that
you're
you love
great,
them.
like...
Exactly.
And you're allowed to feel that way.
I think maybe it's harder now because they're like toddlers and toddlers need constant attention.
Especially if you don't want a child.
Exactly. Like... I think like honestly, even like once they hit elementary school age, like obviously they're still gonna want some attention, but it's not gonna be as bad because toddlers you have to constantly watch them and like
they're
not doing something bad, like,
and they'll be less of a when they're older, you know, they develop more mentally. Maybe you'll be more like, I'm having a conversation.
They'll want their alone time too, exactly. You know. So I think. I know people are saying it'll get better, but I think it will get better. But it sucks that you're put into this situation just because of pressure.
Yeah, that's in the second one. Yeah, like that's. I feel like that. I know you felt pressure, but like don't do that. Oh, sorry. You should just listen to your gut. And like, who are these people that are pressured? Like if they, I don't know if you voiced to them that you were unhappy with having. Maybe you didn't because you felt it was shame. But like. That doesn't make sense.
You shouldn't feel ashamed for not wanting kids. Though.
Exactly.
A lot of people don't want
kids. There
are
a lot of only childs out there. They're fine. Like
they're good.
They'll make friends. Like, or maybe they're introverts. They'll be fine. Like you can be their friend. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
But also, I was gonna say like maybe adoption, like giving it up, but then the husband, like,
no,
I feel
you
like...
can't get it up at this point.
Really?
They're 5 and 3. I mean, and the husband
Oh,
loves
it would.
them. Like,
I don't know how it works.
Weird.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it would be too, like, I don't think you would, given, like, the story and how
Exactly.
she is, I don't feel like she would do that.
if she already didn't get the abortion, she probably would feel terrible for
About
doing that,
giving
so.
them up. Exactly. So I don't think so. So, you're just gonna have to, like, take
Just
it day
get
by
through the
day.
years.
Maybe... Even if the husband is taking on more, that's okay.
I was just gonna
don't
say,
mothers take
yeah.
on more a lot of the time?
I think you need to communicate with your husband because obviously he already knew that you didn't want kids.
Exactly.
So he'll understand your feelings towards this and will make the effort to, well, hopefully will take the effort and like take on more responsibility and take on more playtime with them or something. Like,
and I feel like that'll help.
Yeah.
And why not? Like, he seems really happy and he seems like pretty open-minded because he was like, your body, your choice, all that. And he's clearly happy that and he knows that wasn't your first choice. And let him take on, like, you shouldn't
seems
feel
like he loves being a dad.
Yeah, and I think it's the guilt of, like, a lot of moms or women feel that if they aren't like primary care person of the children, they're like a bad mom because, you know, a lot of moms are gonna be the ones that are gonna do the extra step or stay home or whatever, but who cares? Just do the opposite. You already did so much. I feel like.
That's what we're saying. Like, if you're putting in the effort to make sure that your kids don't feel what you're feeling.
Yes, exactly.
You're already a good mom.
You're already good. And you looked like you really love, like, you clearly love them. It just, you didn't want children, but it's okay. You still love them and you take care of it. So you're good.
Love that. Okay, last story. It's super short, so we're going to get through this. Okay. So the title is, She Wants the Baby to Call Her Mom.
What are these stories?
Oh my god. Okay, super short. But my mother-in-law, 57 female, told me she wants my, so she's 25 female, unborn child to call her mom. Her reasoning, I am more important to my son than you. There's only one thing you can give him that I can't. She also insists that she can have a baby too if she wanted. I'm not special for being pregnant.
Wait, what?
Okay, let me finish it. This makes no sense to me, but she's batshit crazy to me at this point. She genuinely believes that I stole her son from her and don't deserve to have my own child refer to me as mom. Please help, I'm going crazy.
Okay, there's a common theme in your stories. It's all like mothers that are like just...
All mothers from hell.
Oh my, but wait, I'm confused. So my mother-in-law 50, oh, and she's 25 female and she has she's pregnant.
Unborn child.
So her potential, whenever she
she's like, I want your child to call me mom.
The child's not even born yet?
Because my son loves me more.
So, like, she's basically saying, like, we should just be married and I should be the... And she's saying, like, I could have a baby too. Like, what are you? Whoa, I came so close to the what? This one is the shortest, but I think I'm baffled. Like, I'm like... Because there's no explanation. Yeah, I'm like... What?
That's fucked up. Let's say how it is. That's fucked up. Why do all these mothers, they're so obsessed with their sons that they just want to be married to their sons?
Poor girls though, like poor the women, because it's like, it doesn't happen to when it happens to the guys, it's them sexualizing the guy.
Oh,
it's not even
so
like,
nasty.
What the hell? The audacity for you to like, what?
Like, just for, honestly, if my mother-in-law
I would cut her off.
Told me that, I'd be like, you're never speaking to my children.
You're never speaking to my children. You're never speaking to me.
Because then, behind closed doors, if she's babysitting alone,
she's not touching my child.
You don't know what the fuck they're saying.
They call me, I'm your mommy.
Yeah. That's not your mommy.
That's insane.
Ew. Oh my god.
That's just weird. And she's like, what? Like, no, she has mental problems. I'm sorry. Freud, come fix your girl here.
Come fix your girl. come get her.
Some psychoanalysis here.
Oh my god.
That is just, oh my god.
Yeah.
No.
Told me I'm not special for being pregnant.
So so then how would it make you special for having, like, how are you any different than me?
Because her son loves her more, apparently.
How is that the case if they're together?
I'm more important to my son than you. That's what she believes.
They really feel like when the son gets a girlfriend or a fiance, it's like like it's two separate things, bro. Like, there's no romantic, like, what? Mm-hmm. I think she clearly, maybe it was her childhood, like the mother-in-law had clearly she was raised in a way that she has this mentality, because that doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
I just don't understand. Thank God I don't know anyone or have a mother like this, because
I wouldn't know how to stay in that situation.
Yeah.
And I think the husbands need to be like realize that this shit is going on and be like, yeah, we're gonna cut off my mom because this is intense.
I don't think they realize how common it is.
Yeah.
I think they think like, stop it, because it doesn't happen to them, right? It's not like their mother parents-in-law are being weird with them, or like
exactly. So they don't know. And it's like, it's also like things can get lost in translation, you know what I mean? If you're hearing it from your mom versus your
two
wife,
different,
then you don't know what to believe, which you should believe the wife.
Yes.
That's
exactly,
what I think. No. But
also, I'm seeing a common theme, because I feel like it has to do with a lot of the times. So there's the mother-in-law, and they have their sons who are married to or have the girlfriend, and the girlfriend potentially may have kids. So I feel like it's like the motherly thing too, because they may think like, oh, once they're pregnant and have kids, the son is gonna feel like a motherly love maybe from the partner. I don't know, like I'm trying to see like, why are they always attacking and always about babies and stuff?
And, and always like, I should be the most important person.
Exactly, but no, why can't
your son is about to have a family with someone else.
Exactly.
The family's gonna be
You're
there.
You're still important. You're the mom. Exactly. Like, but if you act crazy, you're not gonna be important anymore.
If you act crazy, you're cut off. Snip, snip.
If you act crazy, then you need to go get help. Like, oh my god. Okay. But her, I don't know if she's mentally because there's not much detail.
Yes,
but it feels like her mentality is weird.
Like, but it's like, I don't think you need to be mentally unstable to be obsessed with your son.
No, exactly. The other one was another case.
Yeah, that one, 100%. She is bipolar, and she should get help for that. But I don't know.
The last one just jaw dropping.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. So
just leave. Cut her. Honestly, she should be cut off, because that's a no. If you make a comment like, I want your child, like, who are you?
Seriously, like, that's why I'd literally like be like, okay, yeah, you're never meeting my children.
That's gonna mess up the kid. They're gonna be so confused.
They're not gonna have a grandmother. Sorry.
Bye. Like, why would you even like not think twice about saying that?
Oh my god.
Especially if you want the child in your life.
I hope you guys enjoy this. I think final thoughts,
lessons, takeaways.
The husbands need to listen to the wives, or the partners need to listen to the other partner, and just respect their feelings towards certain things, and realize that like your mom is not always your number one.
No, exactly.
Sorry to say, moms,
but they can be wrong, or like not always saying the truth.
Yeah, your mom's. This kind of reminds me of Randall. Do you watch This Is Us?
Yes, but I didn't continue like later on, like the latest season. I haven't finished it, but I did watch like the first.
You watched most of that?
Yeah.
Did you see him going to therapy?
I think because he gets like panic attacks and stuff.
Yeah, he started going to therapy.
Is that in the latest season?
No, it was a couple of seasons back.
I think I saw it. Yeah.
He had a breakthrough where the therapist was saying like, I think you're too obsessed with your mom and ensuring that she's okay.
Yeah.
And like not anyone else. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I feel like this reminds me of that situation where it's like either the son puts the mother on a pedestal and like the mom can do no wrong because of that.
Yes.
But then because he was going through this therapy, he started to realize like, oh my god, my mom's not perfect. Like she did this, and this.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's what I was thinking. It's just with the titles, right? Like when you associate someone with being your mom, there's a definition that comes, someone that gives you unconditional love, is healthy, blah, blah, blah. So when you you can't disassociate like your mom from the caring person that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To think that they're like evil and like they want the best for you, but they're doing it in a weird way that makes it seem like they're not wanting the best for you. So
exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. We love these Reddit videos because it just flabbergasts me.
We're just shook.
Like, it's just
all these perceptions and different stories.
I'm so sorry for all of you going through these situations because like it's very intense. Yeah. I hope you find peace. And I hope you guys listening enjoyed these stories. If you did, leave us a like on YouTube, rate us on all the podcast platforms, and follow us and listen to us on all the podcast platforms. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Wild Thoughts Pod, and follow us individually. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like, do everything that we always say. Everything's always linked down below. And that's it. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.